What is up, guys? Rick Hackers here, and I wanted to talk to you today about the addition of new DLC gun types into Destiny, specifically SMGs. Now, I actually made a video a while back, and this video actually got pretty popular, about over 300 views, and all it was me kind of saying how amazing it would be and how much it would increase the customization within Destiny if Bungie actually did add a new gun type. And then I went over a lot of my ideas for what some of these new gun types would be. Now, thankfully, Bungie actually did end up adding a new gun type into Destiny with Sidearms. Now, it's unfortunate that they only added 2 new Sidearms with the House of Wolves DLC, however, with a third confirmed for an Iron Banner reward, and hopefully they continue this trend into the Taken King and add even more Sidearms, we will have a new DLC gun type, which is absolutely fantastic for the game. So in this video, I'm going to be making a case for SMGs and why they would make an awesome new primary gun type addition into Destiny. Now, the first thing I want to say is that there's going to be a lot of people who compare them to the fast shooting auto rifles. I hear this a lot. I've actually seen a couple of posts on the Destiny subreddit saying that they should make the fast shooting auto rifles in the game their own gun type and actually make those SMGs, because the fast shooting auto rifles are, just have been terrible since the game's inception, and they really have no prospect of looking good. Hopefully in this new patch they will be patched into actually being able to do some damage, but the fast shooting auto rifles are kind of supposed to be the close range weapon of choice. Now, I disagree with this because I think that's missing out on all of the different potential that you have for adding SMGs into the game. First and foremost, SMGs don't need to be fast shooting. Think back to Modern Warfare 2 and the UMP-45, a fantastic weapon and also an SMG. You can have slower shooting, high damage, high caliber SMGs that do a ton of damage up close but have severe drop-offs. You can also go to the complete other end of the scale and have high rate of fire, high magazine size SMGs similar to the P90. In fact, just think of the variety of real-world SMGs. There's, the Vector, MP5, UMP, P90, Scorpion. There is so many different real-world SMGs. There's so much variety for a submachine gun that I can't wait to see what Bungie would do with this in the prospect of adding, space SMGs. They basically have unlimited creativity. So I feel that it's very important not to marginalize SMGs by simply comparing them to the fast shooting auto rifles. There's simply so much creativity that comes with adding SMGs into the game. And I think it's also important to realize that, fusion rifles are simply shotguns with charge up times and a little bit further range. That's really it. So you gotta think that if I was here pitching that to you guys, a lot of people would be saying, what's the point? There already is shotguns in the game, but we can see in-game when we play Destiny just how different fusion rifles and shotguns really are. Now let's go over what purpose SMGs would have in the game and what differentiates them from the other gun types. Well, first off, I think that it's extremely important to have a purely close range primary gun type. Right now, there is no gun types that emphasize close range play. Auto rifles, even the closer range auto rifles, function best going into medium ranges. Scout rifles, pulse rifles, and hand cannons are better at medium to long range. Having a primary gun type with an extreme emphasis on close range would give players a ton more creativity when creating classes. You're going to be able to run SMGs when you're running a sniper, so you can have sniper for long range engagements and then being able to switch to an SMG for close range encounters. You're also going to be able to run SMGs in tandem with things like shotguns and fusion rifles, and then have your mobility extremely high, for example, to be a very mobile, close run and gun class. Now, SMGs in the game would kill very, very fast up close. For the slower rate of fire high caliber SMGs, we're talking 3 to 4 headshots up close to kill, with a fire rate of about, 600 to 700 rounds per minute. That is very good. That is definitely one of the higher time to kills in Destiny. So what makes up for this? Well, these guns would have a severe damage drop-off going into even beginning medium range. Once you get out of close range, SMG damage would be halved if not more. So again, this is just going to create a primary gun type that is extremely good in close range. How do you prevent it from being overpowered? Well, just think of what it's competing with. Yes, their time to kill is high and probably a little bit more consistent because they're fully automatic, yet you're competing with stuff like shotguns, and you can close gaps extremely quickly with sliding and blink striking, and fusion rifles that kill basically instantaneously. So having something that kills in a few headshots, even though again the time to kill is pretty good, they're nowhere near the instant time to kills of again stuff like shotgun. So they do have their work cut out for them within this close range space that they're competing. It's also important to think of the massive amount of customization that would be added through SMGs simply through the perks. Each gun type can have its own specific perks. For example, only pulse rifles can get Headseeker. With SMGs, you have another opportunity to do this. You could have perks on the SMGs that increase your movement speed, increase your max running speed, increase your jump height, stuff that really emphasizes mobility and giving players the ability to close the gap and then engage enemies within that optimal close range. Giving players an awesome new gun type and new perks to go with this gun type is going to massively differentiate gameplay. Now for exotic SMGs, Bungie basically has unlimited creativity, as the function of the gun doesn't matter necessarily as much as simply the exotic perk that comes with it. And of course, the design of all the exotics have been fantastic by Bungie. So I want you guys to leave in the comment section what exotic SMGs would look like. What's your idea for an exotic SMG? So in summary, a dedicated close range primary weapon with unique mobility based perks to boot would really increase the customization and gameplay possibilities within Destiny. Please don't compare them to the fast shooting auto rifles because that's simply not giving SMGs credit. There's so much design space within an SMG category that you're simply wasting potential if you do that. That's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. Doing so will let you see Destiny content similar to this. My Twitch channel and Twitter are both linked in the description of this video. So check out my Twitter if you want to get in touch with me, and check out my Twitch if you want to see my ramblings live. Again, I hope you enjoy, and as always, have a good day.